My name is Annie Montone. I am one of the co-founders of The Encounter.
My name is Brian Kehoe, and I am one of the co-founders of The Encounter. Annie and I work together to create narrative magic.
Narrative stage magic is a performance discipline that is a blend between playwriting and magic effects. It starts with an idea, and then we say, how does magic enhance this idea? How do we tell a story and use magic to pave the way for that story?
You have to develop the script and the magic at exactly the same time. Otherwise, it's not going to work. All of the magic has to be story driven.
It is all of the work of writing a play and all of the work of writing and designing a magic show all at once and all together, and often on a really tight deadline.
See, it changed.
I think what we do is really special because a lot of theater breaks the fourth wall. We've heard about that before. So breaking the fourth wall in a theatrical production is addressing the audience. And what we do, though, is we break the fifth wall. And very few things can actually do that because the fifth wall is the wall of belief. And what we do and what magic does that nothing else can do is that it makes you believe that something impossible can happen. And when you do that in a story, when you put an audience member in that place, what else can happen for them? And that moment is what we live for.
I've been a magician since I was 7, and I've done all the traditional magic shows. Powerful person standing up on stage, man, usually. And that kind of magic just doesn't interest me as a performer. And ultimately, the narrative magic that Annie and I have created really is more satisfying than anything else I was able to create on my own.
Talon X has in many ways been our most successful blend of the narrative and the stage magic.
Town X is about these two bureaucrats, basically, these government officials who don't know each other and happen to be in the same place at the same time during a city-wide incident.
Something has ended near our borders. I am at work at the moment securing some help from our armed forces. I must be brief with this message. Please stay inside.
I think Town X is different for us also because I am taking a more active role in the design and the build of the magic and the performance of the magic, and Brian is taking a more active role in the writing and the concept work of the show. So this is the show that represents Brian and I becoming a true team of artists and really working to develop our skill sets in areas we're not necessarily the most comfortable in.
In the past, Annie would write the script, I would create the magic, and we would put them together. And that worked. They were successful, but not in this way.
My favorite effect in Town X is probably my favorite effect we've ever done. There's a moment in the show where we have an audience member who's been selected. They are part of the plot of the story suddenly. And my favorite moment is watching them realize that they're in the story. And it's this very powerful, otherworldly feeling. And when we do it right, and we have the right audience member and the right moment, the story becomes real.
It hurts! Wait. There's one. Hang on.
The illusion that we're always trying to create on stage is that this is happening in real time to us, which means we have to cue our own shows in order to have precision in performance. So we run our own sound and lights from the stage while also acting and performing all the magic. It takes a lot of rehearsal. Just a quick press, comes on, lights and sound. Okay, that's our third light there. Oftentimes we can't buy just a regular magic trick from a magic store. We have to actually build our own props and make them work seamlessly within the confines of the narrative. Building the card fountain was very satisfying because I built that out of trash. You know, I built the card fountain out of a $2 motor and a model airplane wheel and like a bunch of plastic. Right now it's just the two of us, so we can only do so much, but in the future I'd love to see us collaborate with puppeteers and makers of all kinds, because really we build these things in our dining room with what we have laying around. So it would be really nice to work with other makers who are experts in their fields.
I want to do more of this. I want to bring this to more people. I want to perform more places. I want to play, and I want to continue to make the impossible possible.